91.4 FM Uniwara Radio. Good morning, listener. Welcome back to Wise Wisdom in Spirituality and Etiquette. A good place where we talk about old prohibitions, inherited stories, and beliefs that still live quietly among Japanese people today.
Here we don't rush to say whether something is right or wrong. We listen first, we sit with the story, we feel the atmosphere, and only then do we try to understand the meaning behind it.
Because many stories that are labeled mystical are not meant to scare us, they are meant to remind us.
Okay, so how is your day doing today, listeners? We hope your day is full of good vibes and of good health too, since the weather is a bit gloomy today. I'm Diandry and my partners.
I am Maila Humaira.
And I'm Saskia.
We're ready to accompany you for the next 1 hour. So, how's your guys doing today?
I'm doing great, Dian. Thanks for asking.
And my day was wonderful. Thanks for asking.
Okay,
Welcome.
thank you. And I'm too. I'm also doing great today.
Alhamdulillah.
So before we share what we're gonna discuss today, I wanna ask something, guys. How is your 2026 going, guys? Is it there's something new or how?
Honestly, 2026 has been quiet in a mix so far. Some days we feel exciting, like new beginnings and fresh plan, and other days feel a bit overwhelming. But I think I'm learning to take a thing slower and appreciate to process that. And what about you, Sas?
And for me, 2026 feels light, but not empty.
Oh, look empty, like your
Empty,
future.
like your heart.
So sorry.
It's more like a year that makes you pause, reflect, and rethink that what really matters. Not perfect, not bad either, just meaningful in its own way.
Like
yeah.
not bad but not good.
Good, yeah. I feel that. New Year's don't always come with big change, but they do make us look at our back and think a little deeper. And that actually connects really well with what we're gonna talking about today, because today's topic is something we've known for years, but we rarely stop to questioning it. A rule that we heard as a kid, sometimes without any explanation. In today's episode, we're kind of talking about prohibition, or we often call it pamali.
Oh, pamali.
Yes.
Right. I know. A pamali that feels very close to daily life for Japanese people, especially in areas like Pasuruan and Winongan, and even stories known within the Kraton environment, right?
Yeah.
And prohibition we have heard since childhood, but rarely stop to question or truly understand. The prohibition of pointing at or sleeping on grave. Story stepping.
Stepping. Pointing or stepping on a grave. Okay, so I think we're gonna talking about the prohibition of pointing at graves first. Well, think back to our childhood for a moment. Really, take a second to remember it, guys. Try to remember the first time you were taken to a graveyard, walking slowly behind adults, beyond our parents, following their step without asking too many questions, not fully understanding what the place yet, and only sensing that this was a space where you had to behave differently. Almost every Japanese children had heard the same sentence at least once in their life, sometimes whispered or
Yes.
sometimes said sharply. They often said like, "Don't point at graves." It
Yeah.
usually said quickly and almost automatically, as if the words came out before anyone even has time to think. But the one tone that it's always serious enough to make you freeze for a second,
Scary.
lower your head
Yes.
because of scared, and suddenly feel like you've done something wrong without fully knowing why.
Right.
And that's right.
And the warning that follows is even more chilling because it's never just a simple "don't do that." There's always a consequence attached to it. They say if you point at a grave, you might become forgetful, your finger got rot. Some even say the spirit might follow you home. It's not a mistake. As a children, yes, we really asked why. We didn't question where the logic came from or whether it made sense. The fear alone was already enough to make us obey immediately and quietly, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Because we're as a child, we don't know nothing, just obey them.
And when I was little, I had experience.
Wow, you have experience about
Wow.
spiritual?
Yes,
Wow.
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
So when I passed an cemetery, I asked and pointed at one of the graves that had an umbrella.
Wow. Umbrella.
Suddenly, my sister got angry and said, "Don't point at it. Quickly bit your finger."
Your finger.
She said, "You should not, or the spirit will follow you,
Oh,
or your
so scary.
finger will rot."
Wow.
Okay.
What's interesting is that this story doesn't exist in just one village. You heard the same warning repeated in different regions, different families, different generations. Parents say it to their children, grandparents say it to their grandchildren, and even though the detail might change slightly, the core message stays the same. The pattern is almost identical in many places, as it is a shared cultural agreement quickly preserved over time without ever being written down.
No, yeah. Well, and also if we think about it like logically though, pointing is just not a finger movement. Well, it's a small, simple, and most of the time it's done without any thinking at all, right? We just accidentally do it. But in Japanese culture, pointing is never just a moment. It carries intention, meaning, and social weight, whether we realize it or not.
Yeah, exactly. Pointing is often seen as a root in Japanese. Right? It can feel like labeling or judging or even placing yourself about something or someone. If pointing at a living person is already considered impolite, then doing it toward the dead becomes even more inappropriate because the dead cannot respond, they cannot defend themselves like that. So,
That's why graves are treated differently. They're not just soil and tombstone arranged in rows. They're not just physical markers, they represent a life that once existed, someone who lived, someone who had relationships, someone who left memories behind. A person that deserves remembrance, not careless gesture.
Oh.
So then why the question becomes like, why forgetfulness? Why is that pamali the consequence people talk about the most? Why does the warning always return to the idea of losing memory, of becoming forgetful?
Because in Japanese philosophy, forgetfulness isn't just about memory loss in a medical sense. It's about losing what is in Japanese eling like that. The istilahnya eling, which means self-awareness. Being eling means knowing where you are, knowing how to behave, and knowing your boundaries. Someone who forgets manners and boundaries is believed to slowly lose awareness in their own life and actions like that.
So the punishment is symbolic, not medical but
Moral, oh, of course.
it speaks to inner illness rather than physical condition. It's not about the fear and it's not really about memory. It's about consequence and respect.
Respect.
Yeah, there's also a rule many of us remember from childhood. If you accidentally point at a grave, you were told to bite your finger immediately, like Saskia
Yes.
said before, without hesitation, without asking question like why we have to bite our finger.
Yes, because as a children,
We don't think much of
Yes.
it, right?
looking back now, that actually makes sense. Pain creates a strong memory. Children learn quickly through sensation. That brief pain becomes a reminder, something that stays in the body, not just in the mind. And because of that, the action is rarely repeated like that.
But back then, this lesson was brought in mystical form. Stories of curses, spirits of or consequences that rule more authority and emotional impact.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
emotional
right.
impact.
And the story about the spirit following you home works the same way. It's not just a horror tale meant to scare people for no reason.
Yeah, it's a way to make people believe respectfully in graveyards.
Yeah.
Not joking, not speaking carelessly, not treating the space like an ordinary place. It teaches people to stay humble in a place meant for reflection like that.
And in the end, this family teach one simple thing. Respect place where people can no longer defend themselves.
So the prohibition of pointing at graves isn't just about fear of forgetfulness or spirit, right?
Right. It's about being aware, being polite, and knowing where you are, and stand as a living person among the dead. But
The mythical stories may change over time. Different generations may tell them differently, but the message remains the same.
Yes, that's true. So, alright everyone, that was our discussion about the prohibition of pointing at graves, a rule that many of us maybe often heard when we're growing up, and often without explanation. But one that carries more meaning than we often realize is that before what we realize.
Yeah.
So before we move on to the next pamali, we're going to take a short break first. Alright.
Alright, after this, we all continue with another powerful family.
The prohibition of stepping on grass.
Correct.
Ooh, stepping on grave. Okay,
Okay.
so stay with us on wise wisdom in spirituality and etiquette at 91.4 FM Uniwana Radio. See you.
See you.
Bye.
See you guys.
Story is over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spend all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Okay, 91.4 FM Uniwara Radio. Hello, listener. Welcome back again with us in Wise, Wisdom in Spirituality and Etiquette. So, earlier we have talked about the prohibition of pointing at graves and the hidden meaning behind it. A rule that doesn't sound simple but also carries deep cultural values. And now we said in the previous session, we're moving on to the next pamali that many people consider more serious, sensitive, and often more strictly enforced.
Yes, because now we'll move up to pamali that usually triggers immediate reaction. A rule that people don't hesitate to correct the moment they see it being violated, sometimes even before it actually happens.
The prohibition of stepping on a grave. If pointing at grave often happens accidentally, stepping on a grave usually causes instant panic. Before your foot even lands, elders will stop you.
Oh, well, yeah. They also sometimes raise their voices, and sometimes they grab your arms, and sometimes the warning is come suddenly and firmly, as if preventing something dangerous.
Yeah, sometimes they said don't step there with a calm tone, and maybe one of them say don't step here with her angry tone, like my mother. I'm sorry, mom.
Your mother.
Yes, because as children I so bad girl. It's a baby. Like that. So my mother was so strict on me. Yeah. And then come the winning that follow the the warning that follow. They say the decrease will feel pain. I'm sorry because my nose is like that.
You got a flu. Okay, get well soon.
And just like before, the consequence don't stop there. Some say your leg will become injured or paralyzed. Others say your life will be filled with misfortune. And once again, there's the story of spirit following you home.
Okay. I actually have some stories about this prohibition, about something related with the prohibition to stepping on a grave. So I once had a rather unsettling experience when I visited a graveyard during my family trip to my dad's hometown in Pandaan, if you guys know. We were there to clean the graves and pray because it is the graveyard of my dad's parents. So they put already dead. Yeah. So and because of it was special days, of course, and many people were also visiting at the same times because at that time it's 8 Fitri. So many people visit graveyard, and the graveyard is sometimes kind of old because they were placed very close to each other with very limited space to walk. And at first I tried to be careful by following the small path between the graves. However, as we moved deeper into the area, the path become narrower and less clearer. There is a rock and also grass all over the place, and I was walking behind my parents and didn't want to slow them down, so I don't want please slowly. I don't want to say that. And without realizing it, I choose the shortest way to catch up them and ended up stepping on a graveyard because I didn't know there was a graveyard because there is no, what is it?
What?
The head of the graveyard, what is it called? Oh my god, I don't know. In Indonesia we call it patokan, right? Yeah.
Tone like that, tone.
Oh yeah,
Batu
that's
nisan, kan?
that. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know there is a graveyard because there is no nothing.
Yes, the tone. What is it? Patokan.
There's no that
tone.
thing. So as soon as I did that, I first a moment like, oh my god. And I felt a tense wave of discomfort and guilt because, oh my god, I'm sorry, I stepping on you.
Oh, you said like that.
Really, because
Yes.
I was in my childhood.
Yes,
time,
you're
right?
innocent, right?
Yeah.
You don't know nothing.
And my mind immediately went back to everything I had been taught about respecting the dead. In my culture, in our culture, actually, stepping over a graveyard is considered extremely disrespectful, right? As we have talked previously. And people believe it, and it could bring bad luck or negative consequences if we do that. Even though there is nothing physically happened to me after that, the fear came to my
Yes.
fear came from the consequences is just what is it, grows naturally because I still a child, right? So I get scared easily, and for the rest of the visit I couldn't focus properly anymore, and I kept replaying the moment in my head and wondering how careless I had been. Like, how could I step into a graveyard without knowing there is a graveyard on it? And I quietly apologized in the deep of my heart, of course, and avoiding making the same mistake again. So I walk more slowly and be careful watching my step, and I made sure to keep a respectful distance for every grave I visit, like that. So that's my story, it's my experience.
Oh.
Do you guys have any experience when you're visiting a graveyard, or maybe when you accidentally
Yes.
stepping on a graveyard?
Maybe when I was elementary school, maybe. Yes. I forget what grade. Maybe is my parents invite me to go to grave and let to pray on it, pray in a grave. In the day is Thursday, maybe Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
Yes, Thursday.
What is it we call malam Jumat?
Yes,
right?
malam
In
Jumat,
Indonesia.
because in Japanese the Thursday malam Jumat is malam berkah, like grateful, like that.
That's right.
So to someone who dies, like that. So I by accident I step on the graves, but by accident, like that. So my mother and grab my clothes, and she said, don't step your foot on a grave like that, because when you go at home you are followed by a spiritual spirit, like that. So I just listen and answer, I'm so sorry, mother. I'm so sorry, mommy. I'm so sorry, mommy. I not actually do it in purpose, like that. So I just say sorry, and I want to cry, but I feel shy because I was a bad girl, right? As a bad girl. When I was children, I was a bad girl, of course. Yes, my mother is surrender on me, like that. Place
That's why
two
you
hand like that.
Right. Okay, interesting.
Not interesting. To me, it's not interesting. It's so scary.
Oh my god.
Okay. And what about you, Sas?
Yeah.
When I visit my grandmother's grave, I'm always reminded to be careful not to step on the grave. My grandfather always say, be careful, be careful. And in Japanese say, amit.
Oh, amit nun sewu. Ini nun sewu. Amit.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Right.
They say the crown may collapse.
Collapse. Yes, grown.
Yes, yes. And in Japanese, there's keceklong, you know.
Keceklong. Oh, keceklong.
Yes, yes.
What is it in English? Keceklong, because you are stepping on a rock, so you like
Yes,
that.
yes.
Like that. Like kesandung.
Oh, yeah. It's the same thing. Oh, okay.
Keceklong.
And this is impolite. Is this that?
No, just
Raise your stories. Well, yeah.
But when you at home, are you notice that the spirit maybe follows you? No, it's just a rumor.
Yeah.
I
It's just
don't
a
know.
rumor.
What?
It's not true, right?
Yeah, it's not true.
Well, and also the story from our experience maybe could sounds extremely scary, especially when we heard them today. But nearly every Japanese person has heard this warning at some point of their life, right? From Pasuruan City to Winongan, and even in the Keraton tradition, the message is repeated consistently.
Yeah. When we look at this symbolistically, stepping on something means placing yourself about it. It's not just a physical action; it carries a meaning. Like that.
And in Japanese values, placing yourself above others, especially those who have passed away, is deeply disrespectful.
Wow.
Because that does not remove dignity. If anything, it demands more respect.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why the idea of the kissed feeling pain exists. It's not because people truly believe that that people experience physical pain in the same way as the living people, but it's just because the story cultivates empathy and it teach us people to imagine, to feel, and to pause before acting.
So people I'm sorry. So people walk with care, with the feelings, with awareness. Each step becomes intentional. Each movement becomes controlled, and you don't rush. You don't jog around the grave like that.
The punishment involving the legs is also deeply symbolic. Legs represent one's life journey. But a person walks in life. Someone who ignores boundaries, who steps carelessly without awareness, is imagined to have their path disturbed.
And again, this is not just about medical logic. It's not about autonomy or health. It's a moral language, a symbolic of way of teaching consequences without written rules.
Yeah, and when we look at it practically, this family actually makes a lot of sense. Graves is the put weren't always neatly arranged. They weren't always clearly spread or marked with pathways like that.
Without written rules, without signs, without fence or clear boundaries, family become a protection system. A system that creates behavior through shared understanding.
No, yeah. It also protected the grapes themselves so they wouldn't be damaged or disrespected. It protected the feelings of the families who trusted that author would treat the resting place of their loved ones with care, and it also protected the attitude of visitors, teaching humanity, awareness, and respecting in a sacred space.
So just like the prohibition of pointing at graves, the prohibition of stepping on grave isn't it's real about fear. It's about boundaries. It's about knowing where to step, but secretly and morally like that.
The stories may sound frightening, the consequence may sound extreme, but beneath all of that, the message remains consistent. Respect the speech, respect the memory, respect the life that once existed.
Yeah, because in the end, like the graveyard are not just a place for the dead people. It's not just a place for them. There are reminders for the living also, for us that is still alive, can still breathe the fresh air. Reminders to slow down, to be mindful, and to remember that one day we too will be remembered in silence.
Yes, ya Allah, I'm not ready, ya Allah. Please don't call me like that.
Ya Allah.
Now tapi besok. Don't call me now maksudnya. Don't call me now.
Now.
I don't want to.
And our listener, we have reached the end of today's program, from pointing at graves to stepping on them. And we see a shared message also, right, from our experience later.
That elders taught manners in simple, powerful ways, talk stories, prohibition, and meaningful fear.
Yeah.
The myth of forgetfulness, pain, or wandering spirit are not just about the ancient world.
They also teach us to know our place in this world and respect our limits in our surrounding, right?
Yeah, because graves are not really for dead; they are reminders for the living too.
Yes, that's right.
And a reminder that one day we will also be there.
Allah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes, one day.
I still haven't ready. Ya Allah.
Yeah, but one day is
Oh my God, we don't know, right?
Sure.
When we gonna.
Yes.
Oh my God.
someday sure.
Wow.
Allah made a promise.
Oh my God.
Ya Allah,
Oh my
astagfirullah.
God. So thank you for listening to Wise, everyone, with some spirituality and etiquette. I'm Diandry,
I'm Mailatul Khumaira.
And I'm Saskia Afikilanur.
signing off today.
We hope today's story didn't just give you chills.
But also help you stay healing in hope.
Yes, iling-iling, yes, iling-iling.
Eling, guys. Oh my God. Is it pronounced Eling or Iling?
Eling, yeah.
Eling.
Sometimes in different
District.
yeah,
or
district
city?
or city, so different spelling too, like that. Or eling, eling. Up to you.
Okay. So it's like that, everyone. So don't forget to always pack your raincoat and bring an umbrella, because You know, the lyrics like it's about to rain.
Yeah, rain. Always rain in my
Yeah, oh my God,
village.
yesterday
Yes.
also rain, right? And also, yeah, stay fit, stay lit, and stay legit, everyone. Don't forget to always listening to
Yes.
Wise, Wisdom in Spirituality and Etiquette, only on CLCP on 91.4 FM Uniwara Radio. See you on the next episode.
See you everyone.
For listening us.
Thank you, thank you.
Stay aware and
Stay humble. Tap. Done.